you have someone on there to use as the basis for a lie to accuse, some people say former president, president-elect, I say sitting president, Donald Trump, to accuse this man of rape. Well, I hope you enjoy the $15 million payout. Let's just start today off. I don't know if you know this. George Stephanopoulos has to pay out $16 million to Donald Trump. Well, it's time for media malpractice. And by the way, I don't feel sick. Just so you know, just my vocal cords are a little bit straight. I feel like that kid in Miracle on 34th Street. Because Santa don't got a grumpy face. I'm trying to talk. It's like a nightmare where you're trying to talk, but nothing is coming out. So I'll do my best. George Stephanopoulos, ABC. And here's the thing. Some people say, oh, First Amendment, Donald Trump wants to go after the press. He wants to go after reporters. No. He wants to expose people who are breaking the law to try and interfere in elections. Let me ask you this. If you actually believed that someone was a convicted rapist, if you actually believed that, would you be less likely to vote for them for president? I would argue that many of you probably would. That it probably would affect your opinion of said person. Now, when I tell you that that's not true, hold on a second, it probably affects your opinion of the person who espouses that lie and the network that propagates it. Because George Stephanopoulos, $16 million, has to settle a defamation case and issue a correction for accusing Donald Trump of being found liable for rape.
ABC News anchor George Stephanopoulos has reached a settlement with President-elect Donald Trump in his defamation suit. The lawsuit stemming from an interview that Stephanopoulos did with Congresswoman Nancy Mace, where he asserted Trump was found liable for rape in a civil case. The network will pay out $16 million as part of that settlement and have to issue an apology.
And just like not taking the presidential salary, it's going to go to the Presidential Foundation Museum and $1 million for Donald Trump's attorney's fees. Keep in mind, this is ABC, right? The same network that produces The View, and the producers there couldn't comprehend nor handle the outcome.
Oh, it's true. It does happen.
They look like Dr. Phil.
Well, the thing most upsetting about that is that the producer is yet another white man.
Oh.
Come on. Always kicking those jobs.
Stephen, former producer.
That's right. Former. Well, I don't
also a former man.
You're not. Yeah, you're not coming back from that.
Yeah, he could.
No.
Oh, the modern
survived.
The miracles of modern medicine.
Former man, current puddle.
Yeah, that looks like Dr. Phil. Can I see that again?
Yeah, I would love to see it again.
Oh, now, you bitches just won't stop cackling. I feel my head's about to explode.
It's Dr. Phil and David Cross's love child.
I have to go now to Joe Rogan to rehabilitate my image and act like I stand for something, because that's what I got to
do. I think that was Adam Reyes.
And the lawsuits, they stem from statements Stephanopoulos made. And it's almost like, look, people can misspeak. I want to be really clear. You shouldn't go after journalists for mistakes.
Right.
We make mistakes all the time. That's why we have an admonish button.
Not what this is.
I don't think that Stephanopoulos was misspeaking. In other words, I will attribute ill intent here, and I present to you exhibit only.
You've endorsed Donald Trump for president. Judges and two separate juries have found him liable for rape and for defaming the victim of that rape. How do you square your endorsement of Donald Trump with the testimony we just saw? Donald Trump has been found liable for rape by a jury. I'm asking you a question about why you endorse someone who's been found liable for rape. No, I'm questioning your political choices because you're supporting someone who's been found liable for rape. Why are you supporting someone who's been found liable for rape? You don't find it offensive that Donald Trump has been found liable for rape. Actually, what you're doing is defending a man who's been found liable for rape. Can we pull up the Washington Post headline right there? In fact, it has been shown to be rape. The judge affirmed that it was in fact rape. Donald Trump was found to have committed rape.
You couldn't write a sketch. It was found, in fact, to be. I will stake my name, reputation, and personal finances on the premise that he is a guilty rapist. Look, people make mistakes. For example, have the admonish button ready, Tim.
Yes.
I accidentally referred to Mr. Ford as Ottawa Premier last week as opposed to Ontario Premier. Admonish.
There you go.
Oh, everyone was going nuts, by the way. I want you to know, in the comments, online,
of course I know.
People were tweeting me. They go, dude, can somebody straighten Stephen out about this?
Look, Ottawa's a city. I know. I've spent a lot of time in Ottawa. There's a comedy club there, too. It's a very nice. It's very nice. But you know what? I got it wrong. Now, I hope I don't get sued for defamation because it's not really defamation.
Right, that's not really defamation.
But that Do you understand the difference? Do you see the difference? I hope you do, because the left will try and point that out and then rate us as the least accurate program in broadcast. ABC actually had to add an editor's note to the interview. ABC News and George Stephanopoulos regret statements regarding President Donald J. Trump made during an interview by George Stephanopoulos with Representative Nancy Mace on ABC's This Week on March 10th, 2024. Well, hold on. Which statements?
The one you repeated 74 times, it seems.
That he was found liable. He's guilty of rape. Here's the truth. The jury threw out the claim from E. Jean Carroll, noted psychopath, that she was raped. He was found civilly liable for some lesser degree of sexual abuse. And even then, it doesn't seem like that happened. He insulted her. He called her crazy. And let me ask you this. Look, I'm not going to ask you. She is crazy.
Yeah, we don't. It's not up for debate.
And just because the left tries to say, "Oh, the crazy woman," you're trying. But yeah, oh, what an angry black man. Well, he's an angry black man. We'll get to Stephen A. Smith in a little bit. She's a crazy person. Let me present to you exhibit only. These are necessary. Do these tweets seem like something a rape survivor would say? These are more recent, too, some of them. The sex tip I learned from my dog. When in heat, chase the male until he collapses with exhaustion, then jump him. There's no such thing as a slut, only sexual geniuses.
Oh, boy.
Money and power are the objects of a career, and sex is one of the weapons used to obtain them.
Wow.
What a creepy person.
That last one is almost like incriminating.
I thought Gerald was going to use another C word.
Yes.
No.
And by the way, this is a woman, so she's crazy. I mean, those are tweets that you'd be like, it seems a little bit nutty. In other words, if you saw that from the manosphere, someone in the red pill sphere, you'd be like, oh, this person is a chauvinist. She's saying it, and she also has accused 21 men of rape or sexual misconduct.
What?
In her book, she wrote this up, most hideous men of my life list. She wrote that up. So Donald Trump wasn't found liable for rape. Okay, George Stephanopoulos is wrong. But then the subtext that should be added, so they just flat out issue a lie. But here's what matters, is if someone is starting with a lie, you're never going to hear, you have no hope of hearing both sides of the story. For example, 21 men she's accused of rape, all the crazy things that she has said, right? This would matter if you're going, well, is this likely? Is this unlikely? They'll character assassinate, for example, Nancy Mace for playing a drinking game 10 years ago, a lady who basically tweets out, rape is cool. I guess it's not relevant at this point. Don't forget, by the way, this is a woman who has actually named her pet Vagina.
I had a picture taken years ago with her and her husband, nice guy, John Johnson. He was a newscaster, a very nice man. She called him an ape. Happens to be African American. Called him an ape. The judge wouldn't allow us to put that in. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina.
Vagina.
Every time it gets me.
By the way, the people who use this woman, and they use this woman, and they champion her cause, they're going to question the credentials of Pete Hegseth? I don't know. This is authentic. The best story we have is, oh, wait, he did get into West Point. And then you have someone on there to use as the basis for a lie to accuse. Some people say former president-elect, I say sitting president, Donald Trump, to accuse this man of rape. Well, I hope you enjoy the $15 million payout.
It can't stop there. So many people did that. By the way, really quickly, go back up to the 21 men. And did she accuse those men of sexual assault, or did she just listed 21 men and the most hideous men of my life? I want to make sure we don't. She's accused many men. I don't know if all 21, but many men of rape. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But if that's going to be something that George Stephanopoulos has to pay out, there are so many tweets from people, that prominent personalities, I'm not talking like Twitter eggs, right? Prominent personalities, other media outlets have said that, like, I really hope there's lawsuits brewing everywhere. I didn't even know about this one. So I hope it's just like that. It's like Christmas morning. You wake up and you find out another news agency that libel or defamation against Donald Trump has to pay $15-20 million.
Yeah.
He's going to have one hell of a library by the end of this.
It'll be a Christmas miracle.
It will. I have a smile on my face.
It'll make the Reagan Library in Simi Valley look like a shut down Barnes & Nobles.
He'll have one in space, too. He's got Elon.
Keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click the keep watching. Click. Keep watching. Click. Keep watching.